question. Explain how sociology has emerged as a distinct discipline based on rationality and scientific temper. Explain how sociology emerged based on rationality and scientific temper. See, basically, this chapter is about emergence of the discipline. Why I'm doing this in the end is because I wanted you to know sociology first and later learn about how it came. Okay. So tell me now, what is your understanding of sociology? Please switch on the videos and tell me what is sociology, and then we will see how it may have emerged. Deepika, what can you say about what is sociology from your understanding?
Sociology is the study of society.
Exactly. Study of society, that is one.
When we take the emergence of sociology.
No, give features of sociology and then we'll work out the emergence.
Okay. So, society consists of individuals and various other ideologies.
Okay, that's true. But society consists of individuals, that is true. But is that sociology? Maybe somebody said society consists of individuals, but it is not individuals.
It is the study of interaction of different individuals.
Exactly, that's it. So different areas and interacting, which is called holism. Okay, so this is study of society, and society consists of certain segments and the interaction. That is nothing but holism. Okay, next.
It is also the study of various social systems and how the social systems are interacting with each other.
But that's what it is, right? Different areas interacting, social systems, polity, economy, religion, gender, family.
It is the study of change in the society.
Exactly. Study of change. Study of change. That is one aspect. Okay, that is a study of change. That's true. Okay. That study of change, that is true. Next. We always said that this is how sociology is different from anthropology. What is that point? For example, aren't these aspects of anthropology also? It's study of society, isn't it? It studies different areas and interrelationship. It's also holistic. It also studies change. But how is sociology different from anthropology?
Maybe we are applying it to the contemporary times.
Exactly. So present societies, modern societies, the focus is that it is on modern societies. Otherwise, all are features of anthropology. Okay. And in each area, you have a separate discipline: economics, studies economy; political science, study polity. Okay. Psychology studies individual. It is not society, of course. So you have political science, you have economics. They are specializing, whereas sociology is holistic and studies change. Okay, so which means historical and interacting, and finally it is about modern societies. Finally, it is about modern societies. That's true. This is about the subject. But what do you learn about the way he studies? I mean, what are its values? What is it? What is your impression? Removing this, erasing this. Okay. Hmm.
So it is about the present society. So
That we discussed. Hmm.
as the society keeps changing,
Hmm.
with each period, sociology has been developing.
That is true. Social change. That's true. But do you think it has certain ideologies, values?
Mm, So with various
For
revolutions,
example, how did we study gender? Isn't there some value framework in our study of gender?
equality,
Exactly. Equality. How did we study caste?
equality.
Equality. Okay. And did we, so equality is a value, and class, again, equality. Religion, how did we study religion? Did we simply go by this is what Vedas said, this is what Bible said? Or we looked at them simply as belief systems?
Belief systems.
So what is sociological approach then? Can we say it tries to attempts to understand in a rational way, isn't it?
Yes.
Scientific. Okay. So value of equality and the method of rationality. And tell me, what does sociology thinks, as far as we know, as a better society, a better family, for example?
With equality,
Equality, isn't it? A better stratification system, reduced inequalities, isn't it? Which means sociology studies these things with certain values and rational thinking, with an intention to change the society and change towards particular value realization. Okay, so which means method of study and values, integration of various things, study of social change, and with an intention to change the society. Okay, we can say this is sociology. But tell me, how do you explain, how do you understand that there are so many thinkers, and what do you think about the thinkers in this role, in this subject?
so the thinkers thought about these values such as equality, liberty,
Hmm.
and these values or ideologies were
But why do we have so many thinkers then? Why do you have Marx as well as Parsons, Martin, Durkheim, Weber?
so they were from different periods and from different locations.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it just that different periods and different locations?
Different society. I mean, the society in which they were staying was also different.
Okay, okay. But finally, why should we be interested? If Weber thought something, why should Indians study what Weber thought? If Weber may be relevant only to that country.
So they used the basics that Weber or Marx was using, and they tried to apply it to their own society.
Okay, but why should we read them?
We were also facing similar issues.
So can we say there are different ways of looking at things
Yes,
which
sir.
may be useful for anybody, isn't it?
Yes.
Which means this is a diverse perspectives. Functionalism is one, conflict is one. Is there any effort to impose a particular perspective on everybody? There is none. So sociology is a source of diverse perspectives. So what does it say anything about the nature of the discipline? Is it diverse or single kind, mono?
It is very diverse.
Very diverse. Very diverse, with no fixed conclusions. Makes people think about certain values. Why is society like what it is? What should we do about it? Okay. So perspectives. And then some perspectives developed some methods and some evidence. Okay. Can you tell me among the thinkers we covered, who used historical method?
Marx, Karl
Marx
Marx.
used historical method. Next. Weber. Protestant. Didn't Weber use historical method?
Yes, yes, sir.
Protestant method, isn't it? So historical, sometimes comparative. Durkheim comparing Australian aborigines to the recent societies. Comparative method. So historical, comparative, attempting to be science, interconnections, what are the values, why is there the way it is. All this is sociology. Vishal, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the question is, how did we come to think like this? How did we come to study like this? So that is the issue. This is rooted in certain historical developments. Historical developments being scientific revolution, enlightenment. Enlightenment here refers to some period in European history, not moksha enlightenment. Scientific revolution, enlightenment. So this led to sociology. Okay. What I want you to understand is that since you anyway read them in modern world, so I want you to see what that is all about. Scientific revolution started with Copernicus. Copernicus, Galileo, Francis Bacon, developments in chemistry, biology, Newton, all of them were part of scientific revolution. Okay, I gave material on years and books and the people. You will read them in more detail in modern world. Okay. Next you have, in fact, even before scientific revolution, you have Reformation. Reformation we did. What Martin Luther did was Reformation. Reformation within Christianity, which led to Protestant movement. Protestantism, Calvinism, all that was questioning religion. Scientific revolution, questioning Bible. Reformation critiqued church, questioned church, but scientific revolution questioned Bible itself. Copernicus, Galileo. So all this promoted scientific thinking even regarding society. Scientific thinking regarding nature of man, nature of society. Okay, here you have people like Hobbes, Locke. Okay, we did them in ethics. Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. These are all Enlightenment thinkers. So essentially, many Enlightenment thinkers raised questions regarding what is the nature of man, selfish or unselfish, should be controlled, need not be controlled, like that. And what kind of political systems, social systems are appropriate given the nature of man. So this led to English Revolution, next American Revolution, next French Revolution. Russian Revolution is a much later development. That is not part of Enlightenment. Russian Revolution took place in 1917. Chinese Revolution took place in 1949. So don't include Russian and Chinese, but these three, English, American, and French. This is about the political side. And technologically, Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution.
Sir,
Ah,
how can American Revolution come in Enlightenment, sir? Like, it was due to Britishers who went there to colonize those 7 states.
that is true. So they went, but then they wanted independence. Why did they want independence? They talked about rights of man, how people should be governed, and you are not governing us like this. So we want you to get out. These
Uh,
ideas started first during English Revolution. First, Hobbes said something, and in response to Hobbes, Locke gave something else. And then, because of Reformation, some Protestants rebelled. And finally, king's powers reduced. Constitutional monarchy was established. And those ideas that led to English Revolution inspired American Revolution. And the ideas that led to American Revolution later inspired French Revolution. It is like that, which means there were certain economic and political factors, political systems. Those systems sought to be overturned because of certain ideas. Those ideas included, this is the nature of man. This is the society we should have. The system we have is unfair. That was English Revolution. You can't rule like this, American Revolution. We should create a society with equality, French Revolution. French Revolution is much more radical than American and English Revolution. So it is about these ideas. What are these ideas? We should change the society. Society should be changed in ways that man is better off. Okay, but how can man be better off? What are the ideas? So this is all about ideas of equality, liberty, fraternity. Liberty, equality, and fraternity came during French Revolution. So these ideas, okay. So these ideas, and which also meant we need not go by the religion, Reformation, critique of the church, scientific revolution, critique of Bible itself, thinking afresh, not going by the tradition, not going by the loyalty, and using reason to change society. So these are all the things which are part of enlightenment. Scientific revolution led to industrial revolution. Industrial revolution would not be possible without scientific revolution. Okay, and then this is the political change: English Revolution, American Revolution, French Revolution. All these things come under the so-called enlightenment. Okay, so it is in this particular kind of ambience, some people thought we need to have a scientific study of society. Like we had scientific study of physical nature, physics, about substances, chemistry, biology. So biology happened, physics happened, chemistry happened, astronomy happened. So some people proposed we should have a scientific study of society. That idea came to Comte, Auguste Comte. He thought of a discipline called social physics, because physics is so prestigious that he wanted to have physics of society. So that is why he called it social physics. Okay. But then he found that somebody else had already used the word social physics for a highly quantitative method. And he did not want study of society to be like that. So he had to coin a new word. He said it is sociology. Ology is a science and science of society. So instead of social physics, he called it sociology. So the one who gave the name is Comte, but the one who is father of sociology is Durkheim. Okay, so Comte, Durkheim, and Durkheim, later Marx, Weber, these are all foundational figures of sociology. And also, sociology studies contemporary society. What is an economic system in the contemporary society? Capitalism. And when did capitalism come? After Industrial Revolution. So the modern societies we are talking about are the result of Enlightenment. Colonialism, post-colonialism happened after Enlightenment. This kind of colonialism would not have been possible without Industrial Revolution. And colonialism also gave the concept of nation. So sociology studies nations also. Sociology studies capitalism, factory as a mode of production. Okay. So when we say sociology studies modern societies, these modern societies are created as a result of modernization in Europe. Modernization first happened in Europe and later it spread to the rest of the world through colonialism. Is it clear? So this kind of thinking led to discipline of sociology. Vishal, any questions?
No.
So which means you just have to know about what is scientific revolution, French Revolution, American Revolution, English Revolution. All this is enlightenment. What do they represent? Okay. And what is scientific revolution? What is industrial revolution? What did it contribute? So finally, this is what sociology has come to become. Okay. So this is how it came up. So that question is, discuss the historical antecedents of the emergence of sociology as a discipline, or explain how sociology has emerged as a distinct discipline based on rationality and scientific temper. Next, how did enlightenment contribute to the emergence of sociology? Same thing. How did the emergence of industrial society change the family? That's different. How did French Revolution, Industrial Revolution play a role in the emergence of sociology? So, for example, how did French Revolution? I'll just tell you how you are supposed to write. How did French Revolution and Industrial Revolution contribute socially? How did French Revolution contribute towards the ideology, towards thinking that we should change, the society should be changed? And how did Industrial Revolution contribute? Industrial Revolution contributed modern societies, factory system, a particular kind of labor organization, capitalism, classes, all that is the result of Industrial Revolution. So sociology is the study of the societies created by Industrial Revolution. Okay. So for those who are studying only sociology, these are new topics, but for those who are studying also GS, which you have to do in modern world, you just do these things under modern world and then see what is sociology and the link between the two. That's all. Is it clear? Explain what each development is, what it means, and what it brought to the sociology.
Sir, in this question, can we also show the French and Industrial Revolution as a opposite uh, one, sir? Like French Revolution gave us liberty, equality, fraternity. Industrial Revolution, whereas created classes and differences.
French Revolution did not give. French Revolution talked about them. French Revolution failed. It was an effort to bring. That's all. These are the revolutions that gave ideologies and some small changes. That's all. It's not that the French Revolution gave Industrial Revolution and it. No, not like that. French Revolution talked about these values, but it did not give. English Revolution also, what happened? It led to constitutional monarchy. It did not really lead to equality. American Revolution, there was a slavery, black-white inequalities. Blacks were not given votes, and the women were not given votes. So it didn't really bring equality. So talk of equality is not the same thing as actual equality. It is true that equality on the whole is increasing. Like rationalism on the whole is increasing, but we cannot say modern man is rational. Okay. So these are about ideologies. What is the importance of these ideologies? These ideologies shaped the nature of sociology. We think in terms of inequalities. We think in terms of, we examine change in terms of equality. We propose schemes, changes in terms of how a better society is to be created. And when we say better society, it is an equal society, more rational society. We don't define better society as a society that's following Bible, following a Gita, following old systems. No, all this is scientific thinking. This scientific thinking first started in natural sciences and physical sciences, later extended to man and his society. So this is how sociology and world developments are interlinked. Is it clear? If modern world is not covered extensively in GS, you just do any NCERT book.